Right. So today we are playing this deck again. Um, I like it a lot. Some changes that I made recently. I did try to change some of the mana. So I wanted 15 black turn one sources, so I changed a plateau. Used to run I usually run two, and one of them was a scrubland. Or sorry, I always run two plateaus, but I changed one plateau to a scrubland, and that enabled me to have more turn one black plays. But I missed the second copy of plateau, so I think I still want to run plateau, but I'm not at two, so I'm kind of in a tough place where it's like, how do I increase my blackland turn one count? And I don't really think there is a way. I think Plateau is really the only other cut besides possibly Caracas. And I think Caracas has been very good in this metagame. So I'm not going to cut Caracas. I think 14 is just going to have to be a limitation for this point. I could see maybe running like two Elegant Parlors or something like that, just to increase the total white count of Surveil, because like I rarely would want to, like, Badlands is the land that I actually get the least, I think. But cutting a bad land and running like an additional scrub land doesn't really help me as far as that goes. So, um, yeah, I think that's just gonna have to be a limitation here. The other change that I made was I think I'm kind of stuck with this prismatic ending. I don't hate it, but it's not. It's such a fair card. It's tempo even. It doesn't hit things like Saga, but it hits nearly everything except like the One Ring or something like that. Um, I just don't think there is a better option, and I think more removal is good. I could like theory craft on cards that I would like better, such as like maybe playing an edict or something like that, or maybe playing, if it was available in these colors, something like an abrupt decay. Would I be happier with that? And I just really don't know. So I think that's like a necessary evil. I'm still trying out the Joshua. I've liked it so far. It was one of those cards that I didn't think I was gonna like very much, but I've been liking it. So what this does is when it enters, you draw two and discard two, and that's like, or you may discard up to two, then you may draw two, up to two. So then after that, you pay five, you exile it, and it becomes this cool saga card that has flying and lifelink. You would deal two damage to each opponent, which means you would gain two life as well. You do that twice, and then the chapter 3 is really good, where you would return any number of target creature cards with total mana value 6 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then you would exile it and then return it to the battlefield face up. So I think it's one of those like cool one-ofs right now. I'm running a Caracas. It's a red card. It's draw discard immediately. It's 4 toughness, which, is somewhat relevant. And lifelink is pretty darn good in this format. And then the fun card that I'm running is a card that I've been wanting to run for a long time. So this is pretty much like Nether Spirit is how I would describe it. It's pretty close. So you may cast it as an adventure, which is a 3 mana instant to create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. which is not very good. An instant speed 2/2 for 3 mana is not great. But its other side has a 2/2 for 2 mana. Creature tokens get 1/1. When this card dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. So this is also a really cool Cabal Therapy option. So I go Cabal Therapy turn 1, then I play this Hildibrand stupid card, then I sack the Hildibrand stupid card, name whatever card I want with Cabal Therapy, and then the next turn, if I want to play the card advantage game, I can play it as a 2/2 black zombie, and then this card becomes exiled, and I could cast it as a 2/2 at any point from there. So it kind of has some Nether Spirit vibes, a little bit like maybe like a Hammer of a Guardian, Punishing Fire. Yeah, like that kind of vibe of like not great early game, but like late game could just be like a game piece that just never goes away. Other changes I made, so I lost to Reanimate twice recently with this deck. And I really thought about the way that I lost, and one of them I think was just not having an answer to Tamiyo, which is why I'm playing the Prismatic Ending. But also, I think Fairy is probably the best card to have against them. So, AI Star, good to see you. So, I think Fairy is, like, you could run Leyline as an example, but the problem with Leyline in that matchup in particular is, let's just say you have a hand with like a Thoughtseize, a Bowmaster, 3 mana, and like a Pyroblast and a Containment Priest or something. Like a pretty good fucking hand, you know? You would not want to mull to your Leyline. Then as the game progresses, you would eventually likely draw a 4 mana one-sided Rest in Peace kind of card. And it's not even Rest in Peace, it's like it doesn't enter and exile the graveyard. It's like cards that come into play since then. So it's like really a bad 4 mana card then. So I think for Oops All spells and like Wheel of Fortune style decks, the Leyline is much better. For Reanimate, I think the best possible options are things like, I like Containment Priest. I like, what the heck's it called? Unlicensed Hearse. I like the Ghost Vacuum a lot. I think very inexpensive cards are better against that deck than the free blowout cards. The pivot plan is so strong that if I were to load this sideboard up, also I'm still on 2 surgical. I think with the discard it's good. I think Fairy's better in that matchup. But the idea with surgical being, or sorry, the idea is that like if I have a hand that's very narrow against them and it's like 2 fairies in my opener and no clock, no removal, they really can just win with like a Murktide or a Barrogoyf or a Tamiyo or something like that. The deck is just too damn good for no goddamn reason. Sorry, I'm cursing already. But that's just how I feel about it. It's just too versatile, too hard to hate any one angle, and it could play about 3 different game styles. It could play a tempo style, it could play a combo style, and it could also play a disruptive style of using Tameo to just draw cards and just bury you in card advantage. Not a deck that should exist. Um, that's just how I feel about it. So the adjustments that I made were 2 fairy over 2 of the surgicals, and I added a 5th red elemental blast over the 3rd opposition agent. That is a meta call. I think Pyroblast is just really, really good again. I think there was a point where I was like, yeah, maybe it's not that good, and I'm back on, yeah, I think it's really good. Having this other issue too, I joined the challenge this morning, and it was a pretty frustrating ordeal for me. So let me see if I can, let me see if I could show you. Yeah. So I have these qualifier points, right? Let's see if I can display how many. I think it's going to show me how many I have. But I have qualifier points, and I can't use them on my DB account because there is a clause somewhere that states that your DB account can't play in those events. So I didn't know that, and I went to join the challenge at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, fired up Twitch, and was like, let's play, and did my intro and was ready to play this exact 75, and I couldn't join. So that was frustrating. I have not been playing on my non-DB account. I think there's 2 or 3 reasons why I haven't been. 1, I don't have all these cards. 2, I bought all the cheap art when I first joined. So, like, I don't have, like, I got, like, the non-original art, Badlands, non-original art, Bloodstained Myers. Like, I don't have this border Caracas or something like that. Like, actually, I don't think that's the Caracas I like. I think there's a better one. But that's, like, really silly stuff that I shouldn't care about, but I do. My Swords to Plowshares are different. My Johnnies don't match. I think my Bowmasters are definitely different. My broadsides are different, which doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, that is why I am often playing on this. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. It's just like not only would I have to buy it, but the art. Um, and the stakes of a $10 tournament, I do definitely win more than I lose. My record's pretty good. Definitely been playing Magic. Like, I'm never running out of points when I was playing on the other account. So I could be making money on the other account, but I play about 2 to 3 leagues a week at this point in my life. Been more recently because of an injury that I got. But I'll be back at the gym tomorrow. So yeah, it's kind of like $10. Even if I like trophy, I think that's probably like maybe close to like $30 in value. So I turned $10 into 30. It just doesn't really make a difference for me, you know? Maybe it should. Maybe I should feel something about that. Let me see how many play points I have. I think my play points is just like nuts. Like, and like on this DB account, you can't convert them to anything. Yeah, I have like 10,940 play points or something like that. Like, I can't convert these to anything. I have some chests. Again, I have no idea how to see what's in them or how many I have. Like, I think like something might be like kind of messed up here. But yeah, like I don't really care about it, you know? Yeah. Yo, good to see you, Achilles. Hey, about sending a message. Yeah. So it's just I'm playing on this account. The $20 or so I would get from it would be nothing really to me. Um, and it does give me this weird feeling that when I'm winning, that I'm taking money from other people, and it means nothing to me. Like it's like kind of funny when you think about it, because like when you win on this account, you can't turn it into anything. So it's almost like I'm the bad guy here, because I'm like hurting, but maybe in some way I'm keeping the economy a little bit more in check because of the play points and the other things like that, the giveaways that is like injecting like $60 a month per creator that does it. So maybe that's that. I don't know. Point is, I couldn't play in the challenge today. Um, and maybe it's a good thing. I actually studied for some certification. Maybe that's better. So, um, maybe that's just better. 4-1 out. Yeah. Did you get to play today? I know you've been busy with school. I feels like you've been in grad school for a while. You might even be done at this point or close to it. So, um, yeah, if you play today or you're in the league or something or in the challenge, good luck. Yeah. Yeah. Would be cool to close out. Eb, no joke. Things are getting better day by day. Um, there still is some discomfort, I must admit. Ooh, this feels like a mole, but I'm gonna keep it because I just don't give a shit. Um, you're playing. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Good luck. We lost already, no matter what we kept. And now they have the One Ring on turn one. Nice. He'll probably on waste, I would assume. That's good. Somebody's got to do it. Chose polluted delta. That's pretty smart. Um, I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't really think it matters very much here. Let's get some music going here. The monolith. I haven't registered Mother in a while, but I've been playing different versions of Maverick. Or Maverick-ish, if you will. Alright. Can you just win the game already with your fringe deck? One of my worst matchups, too. Okay, so if I draw a dark ritual and the rest of my hands become storm cards, then I guess maybe I could win. Yeah. Oh, we're so dead. Hey, thank you. Gillies, thank you. I did not. Thank you. Now I'm dead. Yeah. Truly dead at that point. Thank you. We're in big trouble here. I don't have much for this. I might put the surgicals in. That's how bad of a matchup this is, that I might just, like, try that kind of tech. Gleef probably not going to help me very much. Like, all these are bad. Agent kind of slows the saga stuff, but that's, like, so niche. Everything sucks here. I'm not prepared. Um. Hmm. I think I'll cut the surveil. I really have to be aggressive to have a shot. Huh. Got a basic. All right, try it. So why am I running surgical? Okay, when the matchups are that terrible, which this is, surgical is one of those cards where I could theoretically hit a land with a wasteland and surgical the rest of them, as an example. Thought Seize as an example. I could pull a card out with Thought Seize. It's just really bad though. Exactly. That's the sort of win that I'm thinking of. Probably the Grim. The thing about the Grim, it's probably the best way to slow them down. Yeah. Agree on Grim, yeah. Exactly. No soul and no soul lands. Track here. Ooh. I think because I'm low on lands, I'm going to go with this and take the risk. Next turn, draw a card off the staff, and maybe I'll hit a land drop here. Nope, they have 4 mana. Outplayed. Go with the One Ring here. The good news about that... Now they have protection, too. That's so brutal. So I can't even... Oh. Alright. I'm going to take the risk here. Land drop, please. Oh, that's so bad. Alright. We're in big trouble here. I think that actually just lost me the game. Yeah, this doesn't count. Bowmaster would have been much better in this moment. I'm going to get the Plow the Fleshraker, which is what I think they're going to go with here. Yeah. And missing my land drop here. Another one. Gosh. This is so bad. I mean, I guess my best chance here is the Bowmaster. Yeah. Definitely a matchup that when they banned the Vexing Bobble, my attitude was like, I don't really think this deck is going to be that bad. One, two, three. Ugh. Another matchup where you're like, Force of Vigor is super good. Eight in hand. It's fair. You gotta think this Bowmaster's dead soon. Another one? Okay. In this economy. The discard gets so bad too against this. Another Saga. Okay. Right. Do I draw a land? That'd be cool. I do. Ugh. Really tough. So three options as I see it. One, do nothing, play opposition agent. Two, Increase 95. Thank you. Other option, waste Urza's Tower or Planar Nexus, one or the other. Um, yeah, it's not easy. The cool thing about Opposition Agent is it's Opposition Agent. So yeah, fuck it. I think of the cool things that could happen, that is one of them. And I think these decks tend to not want to win with constructs. They're like allergic to trying to win with constructs. Maybe not. Or do we have a needle? Ooh, they bored it out needle? That kind of sucks. Maybe I just take a Lotus Petal here. And then I could probably do a thing with that. All right. 7 mana. Neat. Okay. Uh, Pretty silly game here. Okay. So I think we can. Yeah. Let's kill this. Okay. Uh, Guess I could attack Karn here. Definitely not what I wanted to have happen. I forgot about that. And then I have. Oh, it flies? Whoops. Read the card mark. Whoops. Alright. Mystic Forge. Base. Alright. We lose. Yo, Harry. What? You get lattice. I hate this game. Ugh. Definitely a read the card moment there. Ugh. I could have killed the Karn. At least I could have done 1 damage to Karn. I couldn't have killed it necessarily. That was frustrating. Bad plan. Ugh. I think I was probably dead anyway, but yeah. That's one of my worst matchups. I think especially since they dropped green, the opposition agent doesn't do much. You're here to stream, not to read, exactly. That is good advice. Yeah. I mean, that's the sort of card that you would want. Like, maybe Stony Silence might be slightly better. Like, white man is probably not too big of a deal. At the same time, though, I think it's really this and Painter are the only two decks where that would be very relevant, you know? Uh, I think it's really good. Oh my god, I gotta read these cards. I think Moloch is a card you'll miss. Is it unplayable without Moloch? Maybe not. But it's very good. Fuck. Oh my god, I almost wanted to just like restart my league. I gotta read these cards. Holy shit. No one can read these cards. Alright. I'm gonna try really hard to comprehend. I know this card. This card is a flying death touch lifelink with renew. Exile this card from your graveyard, so I don't want to hit that. Beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 3 or fewer cards. Okay, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Target opponent exiles a creature card they control and their graveyard. Neat. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, they lose half of their life rounded up. Whenever this creature dies, if it had... Alright, I'm just done. I'm taking that. I don't even care. Take Slasher. Okay, thank you. No one makes me read. Yeah, take Blood Gats. Yeah. Just because it's like the only one I understand, even though they have the fetch land in their hand. Gosh. Alright. They're gonna get to renew. Whatever the fuck that means. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Okay. I think the move is the silly thing. Hey, Fetty ready. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. So if they want to kill this creature, be my guest. But I think the next turn... The problem is flipping the Ajani is dangerous here because of this card. So maybe I don't block. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, thank you. Target opponent exiles a creature they control in their graveyard. Okay. I am going to hit the strategic betrayal. I have another Bloodghast in hand. Okay. We'll get a plateau. Best land in Legacy. Problem naming this is it as the landfall thing, so I think I'm just gonna name the other card Shrieiking Affliction. And we that. All right. Then next turn. Might be able to do some cool shit next turn. We'll see. What if? Yeah, I mean, who the heck knows what they have, right? We'll let that one fly here. Not that often, unfortunately. This might be the flipped it, I think, once. I think discarding 2 of these is fine. Then we will plus here. Kill that. Here we go again. Card in hand is unknown. So I don't bother trying to figure it out. I'll leave back 3 blockers here. If they hit a land drop, they could do this thing. But a Johnny will have kind of done its thing at that point. Looks like they did hit the... that. Him. I hate Matt Flacco. Why? Goddamn Matt Flacco. Alright, so looks like they're gonna give one of their dudes flying and kill the Ajani here. I hear ya. What a turd. Death Touch, Flying, Lifelink. So this should kill the Ajani. And he hates cheese, too. That's what I heard. I swear! Right. So let's draw a card. And then we might be able to flip the Josh here. Looks like we are going to get the flip the Josh. Is that what we want to do, though? It's the coolest thing we could do. But is it the right thing to do? I kind of think the right thing to do is to play Fable and then Bowmaster. Yeah, probably the right thing to do. I'll leave it back for the blocks. And because, like, these unknown decks, like, you don't know if what they're running, I think it's kind of smart to proactively fetch here, maybe, and could see, like, an opposition agent or something. And he's vegan. And he brags about it all the time. All right, 3-mana card. Hey, Johnny, what's up? So, I don't think they realize their card can't block. Right? Well, guess we just say no. Yeah. Sees. Get rid of the Thoughtseize, maybe? Yeah. Definitely. I've been thinking about, like, you know the way, like, there's EDH playgroups? And EDH playgroups will kind of be like, all right, what's fair? What do we think is, like, a nice way to, like, have this playgroup? And then people agree, and then maybe somebody doesn't agree, and they just don't play in that playgroup or something, or they complain a lot. I don't really know how that works. I kind of feel like I almost want that for Legacy at this point. Like, I feel like tier 2 Legacy is about as fun as it gets. Like, tier 1 Legacy is bullshit, you know? Just my point of view. And it's almost like I would like a group of, like, lands versus death and taxes kind of games, you know? Hey, good to see you. Andre, how you been? High power casual. Yeah. I mean, like, I just don't really have the desire to play something I like less to increase my expected value on a $30 event. You know, that's just not worth my life EV. But it is for other people, you know? Something like that. Or you just have a play group that just says, like, give you a great example. In this play group, no Tamio, no Atraxa, no One Ring, no Nadu, and then, like, name one other card, you know? And it's just like, I think most people would be like, yeah, that sounds fun. I think. I think they'd think that's fun. I'd think it's fun. Another land. I think I kind of need it. Um, Okay. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. No oops. Maybe that's like one other one you want to add, you know? Like just do that, you know? Clearly the nerds at Wizards of the Coast think different than what I believe most of the community's thinking at the moment. Interesting. Um I'll just keep creating blockers and stall the game out. Play this cringe card. Block it. Did you see the card? No, I guess not. Trying to think of which card you could mean. Um, go Goif, maybe? Oh, that card with the Orcish Bowmaster one. That's cool. I like it, yeah. But definitely, like, I think you do just insta die with Bowmaster. I think it's like a few months old at this point, if we're talking about the same one. Did they put a card into their hand? Mills. They did not. Okay. I guess I'll block it. I don't know. Payment Priest. Okay. So I could do two things. Let's get the land here. No rod would be pretty annoying. They take 3. They put the no rod into their hand. Okay. Got enough land here where I think I am going to surveil now. Definitely playing this matchup pretty loose here. Let's draw that. Cool card. You haven't seen it in action very much. The Pyroclasm would be pretty crazy. I would actually kill all my shit and leave all their stuff alive. Well, I think Harry described it. Yeah, that's all my cards. The cool thing is I have the Nether Spirit card. I think I'm still going to win this game just because their deck is so weird. Okay. So we go... Name Pyroclasm. Uh... Gotcha, Harry. Alright, so we sack my cool card here. We are going to name the strategic thing. Strategic Betrayal. Okay, let's play the Waste. Let's cast this card. Oh, realizing... Okay. I think I have to keep Plow up. Because my artifact ability will not work. They don't take damage. Ripples is cool. Yeah, their deck is definitely sweet. A lot of times I'll like say like I'm playing the cooler deck. Like I think they're playing the cooler deck, to be honest. Well, let's block first. Wow. LeBron James. Not the droid I was looking for. So we'll play the silly card. Got him. Oh, my Fable thing didn't work. Because of my containment priest. It's a double chocolate. Right, I'm just gonna waste them. Fuck it. Overall, I'm liking the Hildibrand Manderville card. It's been pretty cool. It's pretty stupid, but it's pretty cool. It's lots of value. Yeah. All right, they don't attack. Cool. This is why you leave some lands in your hand. That. Do. I mean, we should have this game, right? Do. Okay. All right. Do. Sorry. Containment priest shut that down too. So GG, cool deck. Oh wow, they're going to 1. They still die though. The pyroclasm's like, yeah. All right, whatever. Is a good quote. Got a few good ones added recently. Yeah. I don't know why, but this one always gets me. It's so disturbing. I don't know if you've all seen that video. Ooh, I probably should mull that. We'll keep this. Probably that. A lot of Tamios. I really like the Caracas. And possibly throwing it into a wasteland, though. Personal tutor. Gets a Thought Seize. That's a really weird personal tutor option, I think. All right. Well, that looks like a W to me. So they have Thoughtseize in their hand. Maybe just playing the Bowmaster was better. Yeah. My read is they seem Caracas and they're just going to assume they win. And I think they do. If they do this right. Yep, they did it right. Right. Pretty whack. Don't want this. I'm thinking maybe the surveils are a little too slow. I like Goif because sometimes they pivot you and then you have Goif for their Goif. That's why I keep the plows in as well. Surgical is mostly good because if you name Doomsday, sometimes they just lose. No lands. All right, this is great. Wow. Is it Dark Ritual or Doomsday? They kept 7. I think I'm just going to name Doomsday. Maybe Brainstorm is the name? They force of no. Wow, okay. That's deep. Pretty bad. I don't really think I have a way out. That was ridiculous. That force of negation was so brutal. Yeah. Sometimes it works that way. No shot here. Um, if we just do this. I mean, it would shuffle their deck. That's the only thing that I'm really thinking here. It's just, do I do it? Do I let them draw their top card or not? Right. We probably lose still. They have Thassa's Oracle in hand, so if they hit a land drop here, they just win. Pretty lucky. Ugh. All right, this is a pretty good 5, though. Agent slow. Yeah, that definitely pretty lucky there. Probably the waste or the pyro. Guess the waste. They kept 7. Right. This is my best shot. Probably brainstorm here. Ace, okay. Always home. Good to see you. Force pitch personal tutor. Okay, all right. If I draw a white land here, I have a good shot. I do. Yeah, it's a pretty cool set. Like Doomsday. Yeah. Cool. Long goodbye. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay, so that looks like what's gonna happen to Maya Johnny. Paid chatter. That's funny. Paid chatter, yeah. For flattery. How's it going? Um, so taking a little bit of a risk here. If they do draw like a cantrip here, I won't be able to plow it. Or, not whatever. Pilot, rather. Pretty cool. Flute, that's great. Okay. Yeah. White drop was pretty good here. Fuck yeah, I actually won. Jeez, rough start too. We're gonna skip the cringe song. Yeah, yesterday I tried the Sephiroth card. Newton, yo, good to see ya. Sephiroth was really cool. I think this version of the deck doesn't have enough creatures. I want to try it with the Ocelot Pride and that kind of thing. I started brewing with it. Yeah, Newton, I brewed something, I want to say, kind of inspired by a lot of stuff that you and the community was doing. The Elves community. Uh, it was like Sky's Cat Club and Mox Diamond, which kind of looks like what my opponent might be doing here, to be honest. Um, I kind of feel like hitting the Mox might be my best bet. Good chance I'm taking a big ouch in this next turn, though. Yeah. Green White Depths. Looks like it. I played something like no depths but Forest Saga. Second cat would be really scary here, but I think maybe manageable. Trample is just so good. Reclaimer. Okay. Best draw here is probably just another plow then. Waste, not very good here. Oof. It's probably just this on the cat. Yeah. Boy. Okay, so I think the move is we fetch. We get a scrub. They reveal a land, probably. No, a plow. Okay, cool. So now what? I think I think the staff is my best option now. You would hit the reclaimer. Okay. Maybe I'm just not respecting it enough, but 4 damage trample is just what I was thinking about. And also the Caracas and the Waste here. And they're not getting whatever the hell it's called. Dark Depths, Saga, that kind of stuff. Safekeeper would have been good. Okay. Play scared. No. This is tough, right? Like, I think I play the Waste. And then I play the Cat. Leave this back. They draw Crop Rot or something like that. We could die. And then I have a Maserati that goes, well, I'm supposed to attack. Shit. But yeah, I have a Maserati that goes 185. And I lost my license. So now I can't drive. Second, reclaim it. Okay. Try this. Oh. Not the droid I was looking for. Yeah, I just think they're being coy. I could shoot my own cat. We shoot the cat. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what they're afraid of. They're afraid of something. Oh. I was kind of thinking maybe I could draw something other than a land. You know, just kind of had a feeling. Be cool. There's a The Spians stage. I think I'm going to shoot my own army? Probably could have got 1 damage in with that. Maybe I'm being cringe here. Yeah, let's surveil. Or I think this. Broadside. think so. Now, if I shoot my own army, I think it dies, right? You would top the Bomba. Oh. No, it doesn't die. All right. Oh, that was bad. Okay. That sucks. Drop rot. Okay. Now, I think we're dead. Don't think that damage was going to matter, though. The trample is just going to be too much here. Getting lush. Just wondering if I should. Gosh. I've had so many opportunities to, like, not have bad cards. I think the straw here might just, I mean, it's plow for sure. I swear. I'm not even going to think. I'm just going to block it. Take 3. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, all right, let's scoop. Yeah, sometimes it be that way. Maybe hitting the Mox was a big mistake. I don't think I really want the surgical. I feel like that's kind of a trap. Thoughtseize is probably kind of a trap. Try this. Bowmaster kind of sucks, so maybe Thoughtseize is better than Bowman. Oh, Containment Priest is good. So I do like these. The options are Thoughtseize, Bowmaster, or Surgical. I'm gonna go with Surgical. It's really not great, but I'm gonna try it. Why am I going with Surgical? Here's why I'm going with Surgical. Because I'm playing a lot of discard. Might be able to pull something good from their deck. Is it worth it? Probably not. Pulling out their Wastelands might be very good. Yeah. I think if I could do it again, though, this Hildibrand would be out. That should have been something else. We are going to plow that. Draw waste. Do this. I definitely should have taken the Hildibrand card out. This being anything else would have been better. It's really good in, like, long games, but their cards have trample. A Knight. We will go with the elegant Warlord. That is disgusting. I did up until this point. But just name. I guess it's got to be Green Sun. 2 Reclaimers. Okay. All right. So the game plan now is we play this. We attack as the Hildibrand thing. Right? Like I should have done this in a different order, because if I would have done this first, they would reveal a card with their Nadu, and then I could have almost had a guaranteed hit. So I think that was loose by me. What do they reveal? They revealed a Sylvan Safekeeper. Yeah, so pretty rough. Kind of mad at myself. We're going to play 2 Reclaimers next turn. Yeah. All right. Yeah, nothing I can do. Pretty mad at myself for the line that I took there with the broadside, or with the wall therapy. Ooh. Okay. I think they were supposed to get their card Shroud. I think they just threw the game. Yeah, I was supposed to lose this game, and then they did that. Okay. Well, and they threw. Their throw is harder than my throw, so I feel kind of bad. All right, I'm gonna not run the surgicals. I think they're a little cringe. Maybe I'll run the Thoughtseize at 2. This card was like kind of cool, but I think I'm gonna take it out. And this is a legendary. They might bounce it. That or maybe Bomba's just not that great. I don't know. Try that. Tough call here. Is it the Goif? Or the yeah. I think that's fine. I don't care anymore what you say. Oh, marbles. Yeah, after this. Promise. You are right. I've been forgetting. Oh, yeah. There's a cat. Yep. Best draw here is plow. Oh, there we go. I think we take the risk here. I think I waste the green mana and I plow the cat. That might have been bad. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that was so bad. Hmm. I forgot this card had flash. Wasteland. All right. The man calls for the cards, and the cards come for the man. Yes. Ooh. Green Sun? Looks like it, right? Prismatic ending on the thing naming night. Okay. I think the Goif goes. Agent Okay. Path. All right. Let's hope they get fancy. What would I name here? Do I just name swords? I think they would have done it. Yeah, I got the opposition agent though. Like, what wouldn't they have cast that they could have? Is the question, I think. Prismatic ending, maybe? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the name. Back, it's cold as hell. There'd be no one there to raise your kids on Mars. Yeah, do not raise your kids on Mars. Not a good idea. Oh shit. Hey, Asdar. Elegant Parlor. Um, create a blocker, I guess. And I guess I just go to the face here. Do I play around endurance? I guess so. They play a waste. Okay. And I'll copy agent, I guess, and just block it. Let's do this first, because maybe the top card sucks. It does. Glad I did that. Then we draw a card. That card sucks too. Um, 2, 3. I have lethal, but I don't think I'm. I think I'm too afraid for that. Yeah, Cabal Therapy and a Johnny is super good. Typical stress. Oh, that was such a close game. It gave me a nice call too. I didn't see it on the prismatic ending. I didn't see it, but still, close game. Coward is accurate. It might end up with a 4-1 tough loss to the One Ring Karn. Big wins the last two though. The match against the silly deck, you know, it's cool that they're doing that, but that was definitely a not a meta deck for sure. Not saying I'm playing a meta deck, but I'm at least playing like good cards, you know? Oh my god, you didn't. No, no. Oh, all right, end of the stream. Sorry. You didn't miss it. All right. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you don't have anywhere to go. I feel like I should change it to say something like that. Marbles at the end of the stream or when I remember. Typical strat. Sorry. End of the stream, maybe. All right. This. No, I get it. Uh-oh. Well, marbles might be coming up soon. Jeez. Oh, man. It might be marble time pretty soon. Yeah. Ball therapy. I'll let them name whatever here. I don't know. Name Force of Will. It's a good one. That's a good one. Look, I have taste, opponent. Okay? Name Force of Will. Alright, whatever, dude. I didn't even want to play the game, to be honest with you. I wanted to go upstairs and do something else. Right, yeah, attendees of Aggies, right? Okay, so probably my worst matchup. Probably my worst matchup. Yeah, if I would have canceled it, then I wouldn't have been playing against this deck, and then I might have had a chance to get a 4-1, but it's looking like a 3-2, so... yeah, is what it is. That card. Yes, I think it's... I think I deserve it, to be honest with you. Maybe Prismatic Ending's okay? Better than, like, something else? The chances of, like, the fairy doing anything, I think, are really slim. I think I'll go Goyf here. Maybe the same is true of the Surgical, but Surgical's probably a little better, especially on the play. Joshua might be slow. All right, we'll try that. Goyf might be able to, like, stop backup plan Saga stuff. Right. Is it a Lion's Eye Diamond, I think? I think that's the name. I kept... Lion apostrophe. Yeah, we hit. Cool. By the will. What the fuck did they draw? Oh, come on, dude. But I hit with Cabal Therapy. Does that mean nothing? Yes, it means nothing. Ah. That's... I thought I was sufficiently punished already. Oh my god, this is so corny. Here we go again. Now can we have an Entomb band? I'm for it this time. I wasn't that concerned about it until this started happening to me. Can you not? A Strass Daddy band? Yes. OP. Wow. All right, we get a turn. I didn't think that was gonna happen. The fuck do I even name? Beseech the Mirror, I guess? Feed the Swarm. Dark Ritual. Fucking shit. I think we let them try to cast Song of Creation. Combo players love casting Song of Creation. That's like their favorite thing to do. What did I tell you? They love this shit. Win the game with constructs? No. I'm gonna just draw a bunch of fucking cards. Alright? I will not yield. Ooh, I was supposed to play the Wasteland first. That was a mistake. What wouldn't they play? Um... What wouldn't they play? Oh, and I used the wrong land, too. Oh boy, this is such a big punch. I was supposed to use the scrub land. Damn. I don't know. I'll name Feed the Swarm again. Wow, and I hit. Alright, cool. We are in trouble. Can I beat a 5/5? A 6/6. All right, 2/6/6s. I hope not. Prismatic Ending is really my best draw. All right. 2 chances here to draw thing. That's not it. All right, we lose. Hooray. I think had I played the Wasteland first and then the Cabal Therapy second, then I might have had a shot. But I did not. All right. We die. Quick recap, then Marbles. Deck is sweet. Just don't get paired against Storm. And don't get paired against the One Ring. Disruptor Flute at 2 is probably not enough to beat that matchup. Might not even be worth it bringing in, to be honest with you. It's a good card, but I just think, like, is 2 sideboard cards going to make the difference in a matchup? And I think the answer is no. So I think I'd sooner have another card. The 5th Red Elemental Blast was decent. Could see it being something else. But yeah, I think you're going to want 6 graveyard cards. So I think 6 graveyard cards, 4 Rebs, and then 5 of something else. Okay. Now we play Marbles. Get that started. Ugh. And one of the things about the non-enforceable decks, I think especially, are like you really just you pick and choose the matchups that you might beat, and then you lose to the other ones. I could run like 2 Deafening Silences or something like that, and maybe that's better than not having anything for Storm, but just don't think 2 is going to be enough. Well, this one looks fun. High Noon. Oh, I think I know that card. Uh, exclamation point play in chat if you want to play Marbles. Let me look that up. High Noon MTG. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. I think Deafening Silence is probably better because the Glimpse of Nature decks are kind of gone. So I think 1 mana is probably better. The sack deal 5 is nice, but I think the extra turn delay is maybe with like Mox Diamond or something like that. That's might be worth considering if Glimpse of Nature decks come back. Maybe Allurin as well or something like that. Maybe I'm missing something. Play or get scammed. Started soon. Exclamation point play in chat if you want to play Mables. Yeah. You're cursed. Surfer Blood's gonna be in trouble by default by being next to you. Get started in about 30 seconds or so. So if you want to play, exclamation point play in chat. And that'll get you entered in the Marbles. It is a random game. You will get 120 play points if you win. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the furthest point from the cone of cursed. I think we're going to look at it like that. So, yeah, my money is on them. Lockheed here. exclamation point play in chat. And I'm going to get started in about 10 seconds. Just getting my codes lined up. 2 more codes for this month, and we're starting. Kind of burned right through them, huh? Yeah, just snuck right in. It looks like anyone's game here. Here's Mott. Maybe you're ahead. If I had to guess, Shriver's ahead. Surfer Blood. All right. There's like always a mystery ball. I think like if somebody joins and then leaves, the mystery ball gets created. I think like you actually have to be in here. Uh yeah, I think so. I did like the Hildibrand card. Um and I think I like Joshua as well in my silly deck. Outside of that, I don't know. Maybe other archetypes feel different. Mott's is in 7th. You can count on that. Looks like Strass Daddy might win, but I'd give it to the 2nd place at that point. Matsu. I don't know what it is, dude. Never. 5th? Okay. Yeah, looking like Shriver. Maybe some bullshit happens here. I've seen it. I've seen crazier things happen in these games. Surfer Blood has the next best shot. Harry's Dedge, Sagittarius. I think this is where you could die. This ramp here, this might just be like the bullshit. Bro died. Try. Alright, so Strass Daddy wins. Surfer Blood dies. Looks like it's between Mott's and Cytosan now. The Strass Daddy won. Mott's is actually ahead. No way, Mott's. The first time, dude. Winning by now. That's the only way you can win is getting is I won first. Hey Romario, this is how I raffle the play points away. I do marbles during this stream. Yeah, you were ahead. Shriver was like clear favorite there. Awesome. Do you want to reach out to me on Twitch or do you want to do Discord? I can get either way. That was fun. That was close. So Mott's, Cytosan, my death and taxes brother from another mother here. That was cool. I'll try to just message you on I demand the recount. That was the first W for you. Oh, darn it, you just missed it. Sorry. Um, gosh. Say. You sure? You could always give it to a friend or something, but if you want to, I can give it to the third place, whoever that was. So the third place, I think, was Saito-san, right? Pretty sure. Let's see. Go back in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Saito-san. All right. If you're sure, I'll just pass it to them. Get some more Maverick leagues going. Cool. All right, that was fun. Another 3-2. Not the greatest. But got a good raid for everybody. Congrats, Mots. The curse is broken. Good seeing you. Enjoy some Tony. And Saito-san, I will be sending you another message. See ya.